It's even more autobiographical than my first novel. I was driving a cab 70 hours a week, and every day so much strange stuff happened to me. And some of it was magical and some of it was horrible. But when I got home at night, I would be so tired that I wouldn't have time to write. I would just get to my couch, make a drink, and fall asleep, and I was terrified I was going to forget everything that I was writing. I constructed the novel around the idea that it would contain everything weird that had ever happened to me in one shift. But too much weird stuff had happened, and so I had to make it a shift and a half. But almost everything in the novel is based on real experience, things that actually happened. John Lennon once said, "A working class hero is something to be." And I wanted Lou, my narrator, to be a working class hero. But that's not really how you approach writing. You write from compulsion, and I'm not sure you have some deeper, darker motive or noble motive when you do it. You just write, and what comes out is a little bit beyond your control. I think it represents America. It represents Mississippi well, to an extent my novel does. However, there's more affluence and wealth in Oxford, or gentry, as I called it, than in the rest of Mississippi typically. So what you see is kind of the absence of a middle class. You have an affluent class and you have lower class, people who are just poverty struck, no health insurance, no credit cards, no bank accounts. And those were most of our customers during the day shift. But of course, rich people who have got DUIs call too. So you have rich people in the cab as well. You get everybody. And once again, I think it just goes to prove it's an ideal job for a writer, because if you have somebody in your cab, they are in a sense performing for you, and they also use you as a therapist, etc. And you learn a lot about them, especially if they're regular customers. The state of the gig economy is so dark that I chose a humorous perspective, yes. If I had written this book without humor, it would have been unreadable. You would probably kill yourself by the third chapter. It is dark. The setting is dark. The people are often dark, but the humor helps you survive that. So far, so good. Nobody's beat me up, and I've been worried about that. Nobody ran me out of town, and I was worried about that. None of my old cabbie friends looked me up to sue me or anything like that, and I was worried about that. I was very worried about being sued. We live in America loves litigation. In Mississippi, there's different reactions based on political beliefs. Obviously, my book is aligned with progressive politics in a very conservative state. So I'm a lot more popular in Oxford, Mississippi than I am in Jackson, Mississippi. And that's probably true across America. I don't think there are many Republicans or Trump voters who would enjoy my book.